What's up, everybody? TN Fanatic here. Hope you all are having a fantastic day, and welcome to another post-game reaction. In this one, I am continuing my coverage of the Nashville Predators and their most recent loss to the Dallas Stars. The Predators lose to the Stars. We get blown out, as everybody thought. We lose to them 5-1. You know, there's no shame in that, right? There's no shame in getting blown out by Dallas because, you know, they are a great team and we're at the bottom of the barrel. There's no shame in that, right? Nope. There's shame here. It's shameful. It's shameful, and I will tell you why. First thing, I talked about how we had to play for team pride, right? Playoffs are done. It's over. You know, that ship has sailed. We got to play for team pride. And facing a Dallas Stars team, who, yes, are very, very good. I mentioned how, you know what? We've actually, I feel like, done better against teams that are actually good, like the Canes or Vegas, rather than against teams that you think that we would just destroy, but it just hasn't came to like a fruition. So I actually said, and if you watch my last video, I said when we lost to the Blue Jackets, see that there's another crappy team that I thought we were going to win against. I said in that video, you know what? We have a shot. We have a shot to beat Dallas. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm going to tell you why. It's because the Dallas Stars, in their recent games, they've actually been so surprisingly outshot in a lot of them. As for us, we need all of the momentum that we can possibly get our filthy hands on here. And you know what? We had more quality chances in this game. I honestly feel like we do. But we had to weather some early storms, and we did do that. This was quite the up and down start to this game right here. 108 in Bunting. A double minor for a high stick on Sam Steele right here. And look, Bunting, I think he was just trying to make a play on this. And I was thinking back to that Blue Jackets game where, you know, that goal by Marchekov at 1:15 in. That set the tone for the rest of the game. Here we give up. We have a 4-minute penalty to kill off against a lethal Stars power play. But you know what? They never really got set up on this right here. We had a great kill. Dallas, again, they never really got anything set up. Bunting, he had that breakaway. We had chances too in this game, and this is what I'm talking about right here. Bunting, he had that breakaway stopped by Ottinger, but that was a quality chance. That's the quality chances that you need to get in order to beat a good team like the Dallas Stars. And we also did have some nice plays at the defensive blue line. On and in, he had a play where he went literally out of his way, out of the net, to deny Jason Robertson a shot. Now that's a lethal goal scorer right there. And Jason Robertson, excuse me. And on and in, he's going all the way out there to make that challenge. Thankfully, thank goodness he did not pay for it. So it's a 0-0 game heading into the second period. Now, in this first period, again, talking about Dallas being outshot, we outshot them 17-5 in the first period. Now, I was not sure at the time whether that was good for us or if that was a case where Dallas, they were just pulling us in, you know, they were just they were making us feel so good about everything. It's deception type stuff right here. So in this second period right here, we do manage to cash in. We score, baby. Stamkos scores. And on this chance right here, he had guys. Stammer had some chances, but Stammer with the no-look shot in, baby. That's a great way. It's a great way to open up the scoring for the Nashville Preds. And that was actually our first shot on goal in the second period. In the second period, I thought we continued to have a lot of good themes, a lot of the themes we had in the first period, a lot of the good qualities. I thought we did a great job in bringing those over to the second period. I thought we were very aggressive defensively. Against, again, one of the best power play teams in the league, one of the best scoring teams in the league. We were taking it to them. We were, and I want to put that on the record. We were doing something good here. We weren't allowing Dallas, I feel like, just anything. Like, we weren't allowing them to get out of the neutral zone with numbers. We were doing just, like, a great job in forcing them to play on the perimeter. I remember a reaction I talked about where I believe we played, it might have been the Kings, where a lot of their chances came on the perimeter. And I said, let's force these good teams to play on the outside. If we can do that just a little bit, it'd be huge for us. We did that here. However, this is why where we are in the standings. Not even talking about just all of the newness we had to deal with, all like the team chemistry we had to build. Not talking about any of that. It's because of stuff like this. Stuff like this right here. We have a great performance, again, in the second period. I want to say that right now. But two former Preds bite us. Where it hurts. Duchesne, he has a shot. And then Granlund, Mikhail Granlund, who I have his puck. This was an overtime gift from my brother, who's not even a sports fan, but he just gave this to me. It was a very nice gift, and I thought it looks nice on set. But I'm paying for it. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's like a bad luck charm. I don't know. Sorry, bro, but come on. Granlund, of all people. He scores. It's a redirection. It's a 1-1 tie game. Now, we're still in it. Very much still in it. We go to the third period. And, again, I thought we had a shot. But Dallas, this was the deception. They reeled us in. They thought, you know what? They had us. They really did. I thought we actually had a shot to win this game. Maybe I am crazy, but maybe not crazy. Too crazy. Maybe I'm not too crazy because I know when I'm actually a little insane. You know why? Because I'm a Preds fan. This is what I deal with. Third period. What a collapse. There's just no other way to, describe that. How do you do that? How do you have a great performance through the first two periods and then just lose it? Absolutely lose it. Again, Dallas, great team. I don't care. What about us? We're a great team too. This was supposed to be like a big game. When they made the schedule, they were like, oh, Preds, Dallas, yes. That's going to be a great game right there. High scoring, all that stuff. But this third period, just beat the crap out of us right here. Marchment, Hintz, Johnson, Bishop, who scored his third of the season. Everyone's getting goals. So for Winfrey up in here, you get a goal, and you get a goal. Everybody gets goals. But you know what? That's why we are where we are in the standings. Because we cannot translate our good quality of play to a third period. That's one of the main themes. That's one of them. And here it was exploited. Once again, Dallas wins 5-1. The message remains the same because it has to. What else are we playing for? It's team pride. It's team pride. Maybe maybe here is another theme. Let's just play the role of spoiler. We'll see Dallas again. We have the Habs up next. We have we're going to play Utah twice, which I don't know if they have any playoff hopes, but you know what? Let's just exploit that. Let's just shut that down and translate our good quality of play to the next period, especially to the third period where it really matters. We won the first two periods, but then the third, that's where it really counts, right there. We just got absolutely blown out by a really good team. And again, it's guys, we're better than this. I know that we're better than this. We are better than this. I don't know if I'm saying it to everyone else or just myself. As you can tell, the season has taken a toll on me. But that's the message right there. Play for team pride. Play for your team, yourself, whatever. And play for the city. Play spoiler. Whatever we can use. Whatever we can play for. I'm just scrounging right now. And maybe this team is too, just a little bit. But the season rolls on. It keeps on going. We got the Habs up next, so yeah, you know what, boys? Let's just get a win over the Habs, okay? Please. But fans, that is going to do it for this post-game reaction. Thank you all so much for watching. If you all enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, click that bell, and you can join our Fanatic Army. And honey salutes to all of you as always, and I hope that all of you have a fantastic day. Goodbye!